Geometry 1, Chapter 3 Test, Skill 6. You should know what it means to be parallel, perpendicular, and skew. You should be able to sketch a picture of each and mark the picture with the appropriate symbols. So the example, draw a picture of parallel lines, perpendicular lines, and skew lines. Mark the pictures with the appropriate symbols. The main purpose here is that you need to recognize the symbols and be able to use the symbols when given problems. So let's start with parallel. Parallel lines are lines in the same plane that never cross. Parallel lines. Two lines that never cross. Make sure you have your arrows on the end of those lines so that they're not rays or line segments. They're in the same plane because they're both on this piece of paper. And the symbols for parallel are arrows on the line. The arrows can go one direction or the other direction as long as they go the same direction. You may also, if needed, use two sets of arrows. If your picture is more complicated, you have multiple sets of parallel lines. One set could have one arrow on it each, and the other set could have two arrows each. Parallel lines. Perpendicular lines are lines that cross at a 90-degree angle. So here's one line, here's the other line. Now the marking for perpendicular to guarantee that they cross at 90 degrees at a right angle is one of the corners to get a little 90-degree mark in it. Right here, that's the symbol for perpendicular. Now skew lines actually don't necessarily have a symbol to them. They're not parallel and they're not perpendicular. Skew lines, though, it's kind of a combination. They are lines that never cross, similar to parallel, but the difference is that they're actually in completely different planes. So it would be similar to drawing a line on the ceiling and a line on the floor. They will never cross because one of them's on the ceiling and one of them's on the floor. They're in different planes. So what you have to do to draw skew lines is draw two planes. Put a line in one of them, and in the other, put another line. They're not parallel because they're in different planes. However, they're also never going to cross because this one is above this one in a different plane. Parallel, same plane, never cross. Perpendicular, cross at 90 degrees. Skew, they're in different planes, but they'll never cross.